What is up, the wonderful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Doing very well, thank you for asking. So today I thought I'd run you through a back and arm session, as well as sort of what my morning routine looks like at the moment. So this morning, always start off, have a wee, weigh myself, log it down, then get myself moving. So 3 days a week I have cardio. So this morning spent 33 minutes hitting 400 calories on the elliptical, which is always really fun. It's been a bit of a drag the last couple of days. So I had cardio the last 2 days. It's been a bit of a drag, not from a motivation standpoint, just my legs are heavy. I'm pretty tired. I haven't had a deload or a devolume in a while, so I think I'm just building up fatigue. But as I am 11 days out, next week is a devolume and sort of a peak, more of a diet break, and then we're into that show next Sunday, which is super exciting, BNPF Suburb. If anyone's there and has happened to ponder upon my videos, please come say hello. Be really cool to meet a lot of people and just enjoy the day, really. So super excited for that. Feeling good about my current physique. Like we're in a pretty good spot. Not 100% lean, not ridiculous stage condition, but condition nonetheless. So I'm not stressing, feeling good, feeling positive, enjoying it all. Still just focusing on enjoying the process, enjoying each day as it comes, and not focusing too much on sort of the end results, and thinking about winning the moments as opposed to, say, winning a show. But of course I want to win a show, so that's that. Woke up this morning at 70.2 kilos. Had a low last week, I think. I don't know. Had a low on Monday. Had a low on Monday, actually, of 70 on the dot, which is pretty cool. Haven't been below 70 kilos since goodness knows how long. So that's pretty cool to see. And the physique is definitely looking leaner, so very happy with that. I'll put some check-in photos somewhere around here so that you can see the current update. I took those yesterday from just post-cardio. I always do it post-cardio because I think it's good to be a little bit, not fatigued, but like have the juices flowing. Plus the sweat acts as a glaze, which is funny. But happy with how things are shaping up. Happy with the level of detail that we're coming into this show with. Like I said, it's not 100%, but I am still pretty on. It's not as if I'm going to be off. It's just I don't have that detail in my lower back and my glutes yet, but I'm feeling good. So that's the main thing. And it's cool that there's a decent amount of time to pull more off between this show and the next. And just super excited for it. After cardio, straight into meal one, which is the same as always: 60 grams of sourdough bread, 120 grams of egg whites, 18 grams of spinach, about a gram of salt, 2 fried eggs, and 150 grams of no added sugar baked beans. This meal is always incredible. I get super excited about eating it, and really enjoy it. I honestly could just have this 5 times a day, but it's not optimal. So really enjoy that. I do have to say I pretty much nailed it this morning. Fried eggs may be a little bit overdone. I like them nice and runny, but they were still pretty spot on. So really happy with that. This morning plan of action is to finish editing last YouTube video. which I filmed on Friday and now it's Thursday. So yeah, I'm absolutely awful at the editing part. Not great at the filming part either, but really awful at the editing part. So yeah, that's something that I want to try and finish. And then I've got some schoolwork to do and a few clients to get back to. So yeah, pretty busy morning. And then that'll be about an hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half. And then I'll get into meal number 2, which is pre-workout. You know the drill, is beef and rice, man. But yeah, that'll be that. And then yeah, into back. But what's really cool and I'm really excited for is that I finally hit the day where I'm at 70 kilos, or just over 70.2. I'm gonna round it down to 70, and I'm still gonna go for a 140 barbell row, regardless of how it feels warming up, because that was my goal and I'm gonna flipping nail it. So yeah, been thinking about that the last couple of days, which is pretty cool. And yeah, hopefully I get a bit of a pump, maybe give a physique update. But I've been noticing that like by the end of my sessions, like after that, I'm so knackered that it seems a bit pointless to be filming anymore or trying to share anymore, because I'm just there's not much to say. So hence why in the last video, once I finished the next session, it took me about another day to film an actual outro. But hey, is what it is. And yeah, we're in the depths of prep, I suppose. I mean, this is week 24. Not that it's been all that brutal, to be honest. I haven't felt that tired until now. Don't get me wrong, I am a pretty moody person in general, so prep has sort of accentuated that. And when I have a problem, I let people know, generally, especially when it comes to sort of family. So that's been a bit too blunt, I think, and I've not been feeling great about sort of how that's impacted them. But the whole point that I've been trying to sort of rehearse in my head or reiterate is, it's my choice. I'm choosing to suffer, to starve myself, to push through a difficult thing. And I'm super grateful that I can do that, but sometimes you forget, don't you? So that's my brutally honest sort of where I'm at. But like I said, I feel really positive. I'm in a good spot. I've got a great support network around me, and I'm just excited to step on stage in 11 days. Yeah, that's about it. Feeling small, can't lie. Like putting on clothes, I just do feel small. But that's part of it, isn't it? Yeah, obviously not going to be as full, as bubbly, as juicy as when you're peak bulk. So that's part of it. But all in all, really happy. Really happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Not satisfied. I mean, I mentioned to Finn during my time up at the Physique Club that while I'm super excited for this season, I'm just thinking about another 2 years and another 2 years of growing before I step on stage again, and how much better I'll look even then, because I've not been in this game that long, and I've not had a lot of time with Finn to be in growing phases, I suppose. I mean, maybe had just under 6 months in an actual surplus, which is weird considering we've been working together a year and 3 months nearly, which is really cool. And the amount of progress I've seen even in that time is awesome. So yeah, super excited for what I'm bringing now, but even more so for what the future holds. And yeah, I'm just grateful. I want to say again, thank you to everyone who's been joining the journey. All the messages I've received have been lovely, for the most part, and really means a lot. And yeah, just trying to bask in it all. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on with some work because I could talk to you about nothing for another half an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on with actually doing something productive, and I'll see you maybe for meal number 2 quickly, but probably in the gym. So yeah, I'll see you then.
It takes a lever. 2025 oil has ever appeared on gold supplement coins. According now on OXC.
Fine idea, but I believe
I've recorded this once, but I don't think it picked it up. I've been trying to fix the mic problems that I've been having. They've just been really naff, the sort of audio files that I've picked up. So yeah, trying to really focus on getting those nice so that the video quality is actually better. But yeah, so in for back. So come in 5 minutes on the treadmill. We dropped off steps a bit, so instead of going to 13.5k, we'll go to 10k. So for the next few days, drop off some fatigue going into peak week. And well, peak week, it's kind of a peak week. And then yeah, hopefully get on stage feeling fresh and looking full. And then after my steps, get some single arm cuffed pullover work in, just so I'm getting a bit of lat engagement prior to this movement, just because I like to know that my lats are switched on and I get a better connection when I'm here. So yeah, that's something that I've trialed for the past couple of months and it seems to be working really well for me. So that might be something for you if you struggle to connect with your lats, especially on sort of dual arm movements, whether that's a pull up, a chin up, a row, like the bigger stuff. Just lets me get connected better and a little bit of a pump prior to, which is never bad. But yeah, we'll get into this. I'll go a plate, half a plate, plate and 5, and then my top set of plus 30. Maybe a plus 31.25, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, because last week did 30 for I think a set of 10, so maybe 31.25 might be on the cards. Half a kilo down from last week. The logbook tells me 70.8 was the last I weighed. 70.2 small, so it's exciting. But it means you've got to go in sort of with that extra mentality of like, hey, this is going to suck. You're lighter, you've got less energy, you've got less food, but hey, you get to train. Training is a privilege, and people often forget that. So, yeah, we'll get into it. Feels alright. So, warm-ups felt really good actually. So we're gonna push the bar out a little bit further today and go 32.5. Yeah, just do that, hope for the best, I suppose. Should be good though. Feeling confident. Just gotta get the right headspace, right mood. Actually, no, we're going 31.25. Half a kilo down. So, just makes sense, doesn't it? Done it. Why are you a Neanderthal? Get this for a lovely set of 8. Sometimes just gotta back yourself, you know? Walking with like a bit of arrogance, so yeah, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. Yes. Fuck. Wow, not quite 8. It's a good set though. To be fair, it was actually probably more controlled than last week's 30, so. Fuck. The engagement's ridiculous. That was really good. That's a good example of like rep ranges not really mattering too much. Rep ranges are just there to help you progress. I give you a target, so you go 6 to 8. Gives you something to push for. You know, if I'm at 6, then I can go up to 7, up to 8. If I'm at 8, I up the load. Like that's the main purpose of rep ranges, as opposed to like it being a magical number. So yeah, I think the rep range is like 8 to 10. If I fail on 8, don't really care. It was really good set, really good engagement, better control than before. Nothing to complain about there. Don't over fixate on the rep range itself. Like, obviously don't go way out of your desired rep ranges. There's no point in just going for either singles or sets of 30 just because, like, working rep ranges that you're able to get the best engagement out of your desired muscle group and isn't limited by like cardiovascular. Like, you want to be fatiguing the muscle, not fatiguing your overall system. So being conscious of that is about the only thing, and staying safe in terms of not going for really low rep ranges on exercises that are dubious for you. Like, some people will get away with doing doubles, triples on a deadlift, and some people just won't be able to either recover, or they'll just, the risk of injury is too high. But if you're really skilled in certain movements, there's nothing wrong with it. I would stay away from like sets of 30 though, because you're not
chances are you're either mentally going to be more fatigued than physically fatigued, or it's your cardiovascular system as opposed to the muscle group itself. But that's just something to be a little bit conscious of. And most people aren't going to do that, so yeah, wouldn't stress too much about it. Okay. So last week, got this for a set of 12. Just gonna push for 12 again, but if I get 13, I won't be disappointed. How bad do you want it? Oof. 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 Is that 12? Don't know. Felt good though. For a set of 8, do I feel any sense of accomplishment? Nope. Do I feel my back? Yes. Was it a little bit more upright than I would have liked? Yeah. Was it still good enough? Who the fuck is doing a double body weight row? I don't see that shit. Months I've wanted that. Sad that I don't feel good. There's no celebration. Felt heavy. Felt like a double body weight row. Fuck's sake. So stupid. You spend all this time chasing goals and then the goal. So like, hey, what's the next thing? That for a set of 9. But I won't be having this next week. I'll just be having pump sessions. How fucking sad. Yeah. Wait. Right. 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 Fuck. Still pissed about not being happy about those fucking roads, man. Why can't I just enjoy that win? It's a massive fucking win. And I don't care. I just feel like shit. Fuck, this is an honest bloody video. Shit. Fuck. Come more. Hey. Two things that have really helped me with my lat engagement on here. One, almost like really relying on the wraps or the straps. Like I have it right on there, almost like I'm gripping with my fingertips. That way I can just think about dragging. And then almost like bracing hard. I didn't really brace when I first started on, like, I don't know, more isolation type stuff. So I just yanked, I hope for the best. But now, like, actually bracing really helps. And then just focusing on, like, almost like just closing my eyes and just getting in the muscle. Like, I don't actually see anything. I don't close my eyes. I don't see anything. I'm just there in the muscle. All I'm thinking about is that squeeze when it comes to this specifically. But you see, I still take it to failure. And lots of people, they just start half-assing their isolations. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop half-assing your isolations. You're just wasting your time. Go all in with all sets. Stop pussyfooting around shit. Go all the way. Woo. Right. Whoa. Right. Hey! 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 Why? Five. Hey. Woo, and again. Hey. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I love this upper back row. Really, really enjoy it. It's one of those movements that took me a long time to get used to. You know, going from doing like a traditional lat pull down, and I always did lat pull downs quite badly anyway, to then really trying to bias my upper back. I sort of do that with hand positioning, a bit nice and wide, really thinking about scapular opening and closing, and then keeping my chest as proud as possible. As soon as I let my chest sort of round, I'm no longer targeting the part of the back I want to target. I do notice towards the end of the set, I'm not quite as effective at it, but I'm not too worried. I really try and think like dragging my elbows out, like almost like wrapping. If it was a straight bar, I'd think about like wrapping it around my back, like bending it to my chest. So yeah, here's my little rundown. Yes. Closer. Something that I don't hear enough people talk about is staying composed during your sets. So it's very easy to just start rushing eccentrics, bouncing shit, moving around, like adjusting your positioning to make the exercise easier. So it's really important you stay composed and are super dialed in on what you want to get out of it. Like, you're not here to move weight, you're here to stimulate muscles. And if you can move a bit and you still get a good connection, then that's fine. A bit more Branch Warren style. But for me, when it comes to isolation stuff, like, I try and be super accurate and stay composed. Because there's a really awful video that I took of me not being composed, having a ridiculous amount of glute drive like a teenage bencher. And yeah, now I really try and dial it in. Let's go. This is one of my favorite movements at the moment. I get a crazy bicep linkage. Come on now. Fuck me. Alright, the main thing when it comes to arm training and bicep training is just keeping joints fixed, trying to keep them as fixed as possible. So like with a bicep curl, no matter where my elbow is in regards to my body, I'm trying to keep it as stationary as possible and just dragging with my, well, like these knuckles, specifically trying to lift my pinky. Arnold with arguably the greatest biceps ever. I always talk about that rotation of pinky and getting that peak going. So I always try and reinforce that. But even with tricep training, it's the same thing. And the shoulder joint comes into that as well. Especially with the Bayesian curl, where you're really trying to exaggerate the stretch and have it behind you. I mean, with a preacher, you still want it to be stationary. That's why the biggest cue I use on a preacher is keeping my upper arm like cemented on the pad. And then, yeah, it's always dragging. But, yeah, you can't go heavy. And some people will grow off that. Something I'll trial in the off season is being a little bit more loose with my bicep training. Probably not my triceps because I don't connect that well with my triceps. But I connect really well with my biceps. So having a little bit more swing might do me some good. And I'll trial that out at some point and see what results come of it. But for now, I'll keep everything as safe as possible, yeah. Final exercise, some tricep extensions. Been here way too long, but that's what happens when you end up filming and trying to get cool angles, and you wait for different bits of kit, talk to a couple of people, and yeah, I'm very tired.
That's life. I'm gonna figure it out. You always have a choice to make. My thing is, I don't have time to be angry. You know how much time it takes to hold an attitude and a grudge? That's time and energy. I don't have that time. The time that it takes you to go, I don't like that person, and keep that in you over a period of time, that's a lot of time that can be devoted to something positive.
Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they do. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life.
If there's no struggle, then it's nothing. There's no journey. That's the magic. You get to make that magic. It's like if you have distance to go, you get to have a journey. You get to be the story. Imagine being born into an environment you never even get to have a journey. I think life is too much of an experience, and I'll tell you this, man, it's awesome.
Hey, look. Remember when you was stressed the fuck out last week, a month ago, 2 months ago, 5 months ago? Look, here's that, you gotta do that shit. I promise you, today ain't nothing different. You'll be alright, bro.
Listen, stop trying to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone else.
Okay, okie dokie. That was a really good session, but it didn't feel really good, if you know what I mean. Double body weight row for reps, pretty flipping cool. Again, don't really feel like it's that cool. Not that happy with it. Not that excited about it. I think that's the fatigue talking. Maybe when I go to bed tonight and I'm thinking about tomorrow's session, I'll appreciate what I just did. Saw some progress on a fair few lifts. Maintained, didn't regress on anything, which is flipping cool. Especially since, like I said, body weight's come down since the last time I did this session. And yeah, that's how you train 11 weeks out, man. 11 weeks, 11 days. That was raw and I don't know. Very emotion driven, and my emotions have been all sorts of off. So, bit of a weird session. Really long. So I'm gonna head off, get home, enjoy my post-workout cream of rice, and then chill out. Get some work done. Work on my research proposal for my masters. Get back to a couple of clients, and then just relax. Most of my meals are prepped, which is always good. And yeah, I'll just crack on with life as you do. But yeah, I'm gonna pick you up next week, and then I'll do a show day vlog for the BNBF Southern. I'll try and get someone to film me along the way, and just soak it all in. I don't want it to be too much about the YouTube. I want to enjoy it. But yeah, I'll do a video on one of my devolume or pump up sessions next week. I'll probably do it on one of the devolumes because I've got a high day, so I'll take you through another high day. And yeah, just let you know what my emotional state is like at that point. But feeling good right now, like I said, feeling positive, happy with the look, and when this fills out, it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, very, very happy and very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if you did. Like, comment, subscribe if I haven't said that already. And yeah, we'll keep cracking on. Peace.